So here we're going to do a banded hamstring curl. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that the band is tied around something that's low down on the floor. So if you're doing it on a table leg or something, make sure it's at the bottom of it. You don't want it too high up, otherwise you're not going to be able to get the tension in your hamstring. So what you're going to do is you are going to lie down and you're going to feed your foot through so that the band is going to be on the back of your ankle. And then you're going to just kind of come forward until you can get enough. And this is about where I'm going to come back to this position here, so that there's some tension in my hamstring. If I go down here, there's no tension in my hamstring, and there's a chance that the band will fall off. So if I stay here, and then I'm going to think about switching my glutes on, driving my hips into the floor, and then I'm bringing the band to my bum, and then I'm thinking about pushing my foot up and over to keep the tension in my hamstring, and then squeeze it in, up and over to keep that tension in my hamstring. Again, if you want to make this a bit easier, rather than doing single, you can make it double, and it's the same principle. So knees want to be a hip width apart, and we can go squeeze those into my bum. And then when I return, I'm thinking about pushing my feet up and over to keep the tension in my hamstring. If I just go back like that, there's no tension in my hamstring. I have to think about pushing my feet up and over while driving my hips into the floor, and that keeps tension in my hamstring. Squeeze it in, bring them into my bum, up and over, glutes are switched on, hamstrings are on, tension in there. Squeeze into my bum, up and over. And there you go. So make sure that the band is fastened somewhere low down, somewhere secure. Band around the back of the ankles. Make sure you're keeping the tension in your hamstring by switching your glutes on, tensing your glutes. You'll feel the contraction in your hamstring when you pull the band to your bum, but when you're lowering the weight or returning the band, think about driving your hips, your quads into the floor and pushing your foot up and over. And even if you just do that without any tension, if you think about pushing your foot away from your knee over, that creates some tension in your hamstring, and that's what we want. So there you have a banded hamstring curl. Nearly fell over then.